here to me, aren't you? I am not seeing anything start, but it should be starting. There we go. Excellent. Something worked. The chat doesn't work. Okay. That's fine. 'Cause that is how things are today. Jocelyn, I was gonna email you and let you know that I was gonna be on. I'm like, oh, okay. So I have to tell you what happened because I hurt really bad right now. I think I broke my toe getting ready for this. And I just moved it. It really hurts. Which is why I'm like, kind of out of it right now because my toe really, really hurts. What does a broken toe look like? I don't, because like my toe doesn't look that different, but like I can't move it or think about it. Is that, like, do broken toes look like something? Because this really hurts. And the chat's not working in Streamlabs, so I'm gonna have to do the chat off of, yeah. Here we go, let's do it this way. All right. Hi, Copper Horse and husband. I didn't mean to put my husband second, or did I? Hi, Di, and did I see Christina in here? Hi, Christina. Hi, Gail. Gail Hurd and Dandelions. Did I miss anybody? Okay. It's my there's a really big lag between me talking and my YouTube, and I have to look at the chat on YouTube, so I'm sorry if this gets really weird. This has been a messed up 30 minutes of my life, because also my string lights back there, the ones I worked so hard to level, they're already burnt out. It's been a really dumb 30 minutes. It's my little toe on the left side. It's the one that goes to the market, I think. Or, because it's definitely not staying home. Yeah, I'll just tape them together. Yeah, because this, like, really hurts. Hi, Tracy. I can't even think about it. Like, my brain is... Yes, I'll have to decide what to do later. But the last 30 minutes have been a good it's been a really good, like, summary of just, like, how the last couple months have gone, I guess. Well, no, not really, but then it won't look smashed. Epsom salt and water as warm as you can stand it. Ice it. Take something pain relieving and tape it to the toe next to it. That's the way to splint the toe. There's not much else to do for a broken toe. Okay, I'll do that. Cause like, yeah, I must have slammed it into the door frame of my closet. That's the only, like, I mean, I was just walking into my closet. That's gotta be what happened, because there's nothing else down there to smash it against. But man, and I've smashed my toes against things before. Because like I wear very, very thin slippers. Put an ice pack on it while you're sitting there. We have gross ice. If Zach wants to get me a little bag of ice, he could. But, I mean, I've been walking around already for like a half hour on this, so. Yeah. I can't even think. Oh, yeah. I was gonna, like, bring my ghost hunting stuff out and stuff, but it's been packed away, and, I slowed down a bit. So, yeah, my brain is just like the right now. Hi, Dom. So, trying to get back in the zone of what I wanted to talk about. Okay, yes. So, I guess I was wrong about the NDA for the show I did. And so, uh, you guys, we were ready, but not for this. Yes. Oh man, like seriously, when I put that thumbnail together today, I was so ready to have like a fun time. I was ready to have a fun time up until like a half hour ago. Um, we had a little duck drama in the pond. Well, little ducky was waiting for his brother, and I'm not sure if his brother ever showed up tonight. So, and little ducky didn't come over for food for some reason. It was a big deal. It's been a crazy night. But yeah, okay, so the NDA is longer than I thought it was. I misunderstood, I guess, the contract. But also, when I've done this before, like, when I talk to the people, like, because they're awesome, and I know that they don't want me to say anything until, like, it airs, and so, yeah, I guess I'm just not gonna say anything. But that brings me to another thing. I hate that when I do that not fun ow ow ow. Yeah, I know. And I hit my toes a lot. But this one's like not like usually like it hurts for like a little bit and then it's like over. Like you just like kind of stand there for a second and it's like pain for like just a couple seconds and then like it's basically done. But this one it's like really hurts. So you're in the ER again? Dom, or am I in the ER again? I've already seen Zach and I had like dueling ER visits when we moved here because he hit his head really hard, and then I sliced some of my thumb off, and yeah, yes, died the ducks. It's drama. Well, sometimes the third brother comes, but he doesn't come a lot, and so it's really just the two boys that get dinner, and they used to get breakfast too, but now they're just coming for dinner time. And so, but like, little ducky, he'll come over for dinner usually, but like, I don't know if he's scared of like the chipmunks or the squirrels or something, or if he's just like eating enough during the day and he's just like waiting for his brother. I don't know. I don't know, duck drama. I can't talk to them because they don't know English. And my duck isn't fluent. So, yes, so you are in the ER. Hope you feel better. And yes, hope all is well, like Tracy Turner said. And I still have to figure out how to do am I freezing or is it just my computer that's freezing? Cause like, okay, I am frozen. Super. Yeah, my, computer updated today and now it's freezing a lot. But yeah, so I guess like, yeah, I was kind of hoping I restarted my computer again before this, and I was kind of hoping that would fix that problem, but it's just been freezing a lot since it updated today. So yeah, thanks Windows. Yeah, that's kind of like, so I'm gonna be a Debbie Downer for 2 seconds. So we had 3 random floods in our house. 2 happened before Christina watched the house. So 2, when Zach and I went so I could film that TV show, we had 2 random floods. Thank goodness it happened like, one of them happened like to the day before Christina came, the plumber was here. This like, all 3 floods, then there was one right after I got back, are all completely different things. In the basement, they just all happened at once. And, what else? There's something else that was just stupid. Oh, and I had like almost 24 chipmunks in the house. Well, it was probably like the same ones, so it's probably just like 6 or so chipmunks in the house. And that started with Christina. She had to deal with that first because they gnawed their way into the house through the screen door. And so we also had to deal with that lately. And then my neighbor said my yard was a mess yesterday. It's not that bad. My yard is not a mess. Anyway, so it's been a couple. But I had a great time for the TV show. So, but yeah, let me know how bad I freeze because my computer was freezing a lot. So now that I'm not gonna be a Debbie Downer, it's just like really hard to get pumped up right now because my toe. I'm really sorry, you guys. I usually am not a Debbie Downer. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to you or the internet. But yeah. What was I gonna say? It's yeah. So I can't talk about the TV show. It's great. I love those people, and I know them from people from the documentary I did. That's been a couple of years now. So I liked I like the whole or the whole group that I worked with, and so big announcement time. I only froze one time. Okay, cause my screen's been freezing like a lot. So as long as it's only impacted you guys once, that's great. And if it's really bad, like I don't know, because I took off a whole bunch of stuff off my computer to like get room before I went to the TV show. You were getting an X-ray. I hope everything turns out well. But yeah, so I've made a decision about the future of my channel. Because it's my channel and I can, I hear footsteps. It's either a ghost or it's Zach. Hold on. Did I? Uh-oh. Well, I heard footsteps. Anyway, I thought he was going to bring an ice bag. I thought he actually heard that and was going to bring one. I don't know if he knows where the bags are. So I made a decision about my channel. So I'm not gonna go out of my way to do true crime at all. I never did. I wasn't a true crime person before this, even though like the missing person stuff, like, because I always worry about missing people and COVID really opened me up to a whole bunch of different shows about true crime but like for me, I will help people if they need it, like, because I have ERI equipment. I'm still gonna do that, and I'm not gonna give up on Amber or David or and I'll help with James Oblonsky stuff, but yeah, that's it. And it's really more like I was kind of, this is my decision, of course, but I have been ghosted by every project I was going to be doing this summer. I haven't heard anything. No responses to questions or anything. And I'm frustrated by that. Because, like, I plan things and I try to organize things. But, like, obviously, like, I couldn't organize a hell of a lot. But I tried to get equipment stuff together. And yeah, and every project that I was going to do with every team I was going to work with, nobody's gotten back to me about anything. And so I'm free to do whatever I want right now, and I don't want to work on true crime because it's just been like the family, like Larry's awesome and working with Christina's been awesome, Chris is awesome. Otherwise though, it's been like, you're gonna get thankless work. Like, you don't expect when you're an adult to get compliments ever or whatever, but like it's I did everything I was asked to do. And I don't know what's going on. And so I'm out. Oh, they just welcomed me into my chat. Oh, I'm in Top Chat. Icebreaker wasn't working. Aww. Can't believe Top Chat kept me from that information. I missed a lot. It's been a Top Chat kind of day. Alright. Yeah, it's my channel. I can do what I want with the singing stuff. Yeah. I'll figure out something cool for my but like, yeah, I don't want to start drama about anybody, because it's been at least 3 different groups that have just made this miserable. And so and I've only done what I've only done what I've been asked to do. And in fact, that is why I think people got mad, because I did what I was asked to do. And I cannot control other people and what they do and do not do. So that also is an issue, I guess. But I also, like, I'm not gonna talk about, like, I'm not gonna give specifics about anything, because I don't know the situation about anything, because nobody's talking to me. So there could be very reasonable reasons for. Well, I know that one group, I did exactly what I was asked to do, and I think somebody messed up, and I think that they're mad at me because I think that somebody in that group, they messed up, even though it wouldn't be a big deal. It wouldn't be a big deal. But I think they kind of threw me under the bus and talked some stuff about me to somebody else just to save their own butts. And I think that's why that group soured. Because I got a nonsensical and angry email from that group. And that is the only thing I can understand would happen, is that from what was said in the email, that there was a situation that wasn't a big deal, but they wanted to save their butt. And so I think I got thrown under the bus for that. But I don't know, because nobody's talking to me about anything. But yeah, and if you think that I'm talking about one person, I'm talking about I'm doing a lot of talking about people that you guys don't know about at all. I don't also like the fact that, like, true crime, I can't tell you guys anything. And, like, when I'm stuck in an NDA for, like, the fun stuff, too, it's just, like, I can't talk about anything right now. And, like, so, like, I have nothing to put on my page that's fun. And, like, I want to go do things and then share them with you guys, and I haven't been able to do that. I've either been doing a lot of things behind the scenes that ended up being fruitless, or, I can't talk about it yet. So I do want to go paranormal down. I do. And I'm sorry if I'm not going to get all the chat, because, like, yeah, the chat's not working on Streamlabs right now. Wait, what's this button do? Uh-oh. Oops. Oh, I thought I was going to get the chat. I see a refresh chat button. Nothing's there. Okay. So I will keep looking at chat through I'm logged in with my other name. See. Go do paranormal stuff now. You want to do it? You're close by, Dom. Got a lot of weird stuff over in Racine. And some of it's paranormal. Have I missed anybody? Because, like, my chat was... Hi, Copper Horse. Hi, Dom. Hi, Di. Yeah, see, I can see it. I can see that you're talking to me because that is orange highlighted. Hi, Dandy, Linus. Anyway, I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, and I don't want to sound like a mopey, whatever, whoever. Debbie's the downer. I don't know who's mopey. Mopey Mo? I don't know. Um, I'm just, I look like I'm deep in thought right now because my toe hurts so much. And I'm trying not to base my, like, emotions and how mad I am at things off of my toe right now. You've never heard of Paranormal in Racine, you'd have to research. No, you have stuff in Racine. You do. Like, that place is haunted. Racine is haunted. um, but yeah, so I'm gonna do, yeah, so if you think I'm talking about somebody specific, like, I'm probably not talking about that person. Because you guys don't know a lot. You've never heard of a lot of the people that have frustrated me. But I have experienced frustrations with not knowing what's going on right now. So I've decided to do a lot of paranormal stuff this summer because I'm still waiting to hear about things. And there could be a really good explanation for that. So I don't want to start drama because I just don't know what's going on. So, but I will tell you that I'm going to get Chris out to do paranormal stuff sometime. We got to find some stuff like halfway between us. Because Chris said that he'd like to do that. So we're going to do that with Chris. And yeah. So, am I doing Juliet? The prison? Never paranormal or seen it. Okay. Is it paranormal or normal and just not part of our culture and beliefs? Good point, Dandelion. Good point. I mean, culture, like, because this would be like, because I'm talking with you guys, and I guess in general, like, what we see on our TVs and stuff like that right now, it's just the term paranormal. I think it's just, it's a term for this kind of stuff. So I think it's kind of like been a evolved word now, right? In that regard, I don't know, but you're right. It is normal in other places. We are the weird ones. Anyway, yeah, I want to do more of like instead of the prison stuff, I want to do I don't want to just like ask a whole bunch of strangers if I can go into their house and see if it's haunted, because like I really don't think that'd go well. And and I don't know how to find haunted houses, but luckily my house is haunted, so we can start with that. And there's like haunted woods. I really want to go to Bachelor's Grove, but I've heard that Bachelor's Grove Cemetery has kind of turned into like a touristy thing. And you definitely cannot stay there like after dusk. Like I guess you like totally get a ticket for that. And but there's Robinson Woods that's supposed to be haunted, that's nearby. I'm really interested in like the spook light stuff. Oh, and speaking of like things like that, I might be able to go on some trips with some people that have been really cool lately. And like I really want to learn. I really want to see a spook light. So, I call all like weird paranormal lights light phenomena spook lights. And I've learned that might not be what everybody calls them. You want to do Joliet together? Yeah. Oh, my pest management guy. We have like people come quarterly to like just like spray outside the house and stuff like that. So and like when we bought this house, we bought mice in the attic, and so like we have somebody come quarterly to like just like keep everything up like in that regard. And that guy, he's got friends that are interested in the paranormal, and he's interested in it. So like we could have a little group, like Dom, me, my husband, the pest guy, and his friends. That'd be fun. Yeah. have someone drop you off, hide from security after hours. No, I'm not hiding in a dark cemetery. I may never be found. It's supposed to be super haunted. I'm not doing that. It's a good idea though. Christina would totally go. Um, yeah, that's not that far away. I'm just trying to think if like both Zach and Christina go, who's gonna take care of the ducks? I gotta stop doing that. The ducks can handle themselves. I just want them to stop coming to my pond. But I mean, really, we only had one duck today. Sometimes we have two, but it's not like when Mr. and Mrs. Ducky were here. They were great, but now it's their kids. They brought their kids one day or a couple days just to show them the pond was there. Tuck and roll, baby. Yeah, Die. That'd be fun. Or we could pick somewhere between Die and you, Dom. I don't know. There's really nothing in Wisconsin between you guys, but there's gotta be something haunted there. It's an hour and a half from you? Joliet? Huh. I mean, I guess like I just have to get through Chicago. I mean, if you brought your dog to Die, I mean, Theo might scare the ghosts away. He might bother the ghosts away. Like, little ghost people would come up and want to pet your dog, and then, like, Theo would be like, you want to play? And the ghost would be like, nah. And Theo would be like, you want to play? And the ghost would be like, oh my god, I'm getting out of here. And then we'd never get to ghost hunt. Okay, I didn't realize that Joliet was so close. Now that makes every time they have a tornado warning seem a little more serious to me. Oh yeah, but before we just like get into like, I guess that kind of stuff. Yeah, my brain has just been like, because of my toe. Sorry, I have a weird like personality tonight. But did what I say make sense? And I don't want like, really don't want anybody like because I don't know what's going on. Like with anybody, because nobody's talking to me about anything. So I'm not making assumptions about why. I'm just frustrated about it. And so, well, except for the one group, like I know that, like I think that, I mean, they're done in my life. Where I think that the one person threw me under the bus. But you guys don't know them at all. But like, I just don't want to sound like a jerk, because I'm not a jerk. I'm just very frustrated right now because nobody talks to me about the things we were supposed to talk about. And so I just want to do something fun because I've had a lot of stress from this kind of stuff. And, you know, this is my channel and I can make my channel fun and happy. And that's what I want to do. But I'm always going to be here to help people. I mean, I'm not, like, if somebody wants me to use my ERI, like, I'll do it. And, like, if something seems like it's something that I wouldn't be able to do to help somebody that's, like, looking for somebody or answers or something, I can always try to find, like, I can get, you know, I'll probably just ask Chris for help. It's great to have a person like Chris, though, because, like, he's really made frustrations, he's really been there to talk about things, and he's been a great partner. So yes, nothing. Yeah. So, but I just don't know what else is going on. So I don't want anybody to, like, I don't want to start drama because I don't know what is going on, and I don't like drama anyway. There's probably a good reason why I'm not getting information about any other project with any other group, because there's a couple of groups. I was gonna do a couple of different things. Haven't heard from anybody. Don't know why. And so I just don't know if this is like how it goes all the time too. So if this is how it always is, like I really don't want that. So yeah. I just want, yeah, I guess I just want to clear up that like I'm like just feeling like scattered right now because of my toe, and I just want everybody to know like right now I don't know what emotion I'm supposed to have because I don't know anything that's going on with anything. I just know that I don't have plans right now, and so I'm gonna change myself over more to paranormal, and that's like I just want everybody to be happy. So like I'll never say like I mean if I end up getting emails tomorrow about doing stuff like I mean as long as there's a good reason to make me wait like I don't like I'm fine. I'm easygoing. Um, so I just want to clear up like I don't want I just don't want anybody to think that there's anything horrible behind the scenes. There's not. There's just nothing behind the scenes, and that's why I'm frustrated. But, yeah, okay. I just wanted to say that. And it's with a lot of people, you guys. There's a lot of people you guys don't know that I'm talking about, which is dumb. But I wish I could tell you guys. Like, I just don't like not being able to tell you guys stuff either. So I'm gonna stop rambling right now, but like, I've been frustrated, and now I think I broke my toe. Okay. I just wanted to clear up that before we get into like having fun talking about this stuff because like because I don't want to like I just don't want anybody to leave with negative thoughts because this is a good thing that this is happening now because now I can start the channel how I want it to be. When I think about my YouTube channel, I want to be happy. And that has not happened ever. Well, like, I mean, I've been happy to see you guys, and you guys are great. It's been very stressful, though, in so many different ways. And, yeah, and if I can do this how I want to do this, I mean, that'd just be great. And so that's from here on out. I'm going to do what I want to do. I mean, if somebody needs help, I'll do it. But, did I go back to Top Chat? Wait, why are you not letting me see if this is... Oh my god, it put me back in Top Chat! What? Oh my god, I did miss things. I don't know how I went back to Top Chat, because we just talked about this. Okay. Off 88. Okay, that's where I am. Yes, die. Bring the dogs. That'll be easy. That'll be fine. You're always happy to limp around anywhere. Good. Oh, there is that one place. Christina, what was it called? The place that comes out of nowhere. When we were on the interstate, and that really creepy. And the guy's like, you can do tours. Can you stay there? I can't remember. I can't remember what it's called or where it is, but it's south of Chicago. And I know you know what I'm talking about. I need your help. The Stanley Hotel. I went to this. I was on a road trip with my friends across the country, and we went through Estes Park. And we went to the Stanley Hotel, and it was gonna be so cool. I was like, we were at least gonna walk through. Maybe like if they had a room for the night, like me and my friends were gonna stay there. And there was a wedding, and we couldn't even go inside. And the wedding was in like the front lawn or something, and so we could only see the Stanley Hotel from the parking lot. That's my life. Just in case anybody wanted to know. My best memories are the parking lot. Trust me, you wouldn't be the only one limping. I would totally do it, Dandy. It's supposed to be fun, not stressful. Okay. I'm in Colorado. I want to go, but I'm scared for real. Yeah, I mean, the Stanley Hotel, I've never seen anything with the Stanley Hotel that has led me to believe that, like, I mean, when I talk about the paranormal, I base it off, like, I mean, something's going on when we're talking about that stuff, like, but what is it? I don't know. But, like, I've never heard anybody say that what is at the Stanley is bad, right? like, I mean, there's been some shows or some groups that have said like there's evil or something at the Stanley, but I've never heard. I've just heard like of like people, ghosts and stuff. And like, I mean, there's gonna be people at a hotel, and so, I mean, there shouldn't be like people in your room, but like, um, but like ghosts are just strangers you haven't met yet. But like, I think everybody thinks it's like a more evil thing because of like the Stephen King stuff. I almost said the Stephen Hawking stuff. He was not an evil man. Talk about Python. Um, yeah. So did you guys, if you guys want to learn it, so yeah. So I wrote that thing. I mean, it's like it's basically done. I was gonna go do. I wrote this thing for Chris. I was gonna go do my own drone video of like I was gonna place a hat somewhere, and then see it, and then take a video and see it like how well my script finds it. But if you guys want to like learn some Python, the worst part of this was like there's so many tutorials and stuff online now. Like you can basically like find what you need. It's just like my issue was I've been living in not only Python 2.7 because it was so comfortable. Python 2.7 is what I've used since grad school. And I don't use the IDLE, or I don't even know how, like, I don't use, like, the editor thing that, like, you can, like, run your scripts from and, like, test them and stuff. I, like, literally use 2.7 and then run my scripts by using, what is that, WordPad? What's the text that? That simple text editor that comes with every computer, is that WordPad? And I write all my scripts in there, and then I run them through the command line. But there's like different libraries, and like the thing that like you need to get for Python to do like the stuff for the videos, in order to download that and have it like work, like they're called like libraries or modules or whatever. The Python library that allows me to like extract frames from videos really easy because like it's already written and stuff. Those commands. I needed to download Python 3, and when Python 3 first came out, everybody was like, "Stay with 2," because like there was new syntax, like how you write the language, like how you write your script changes a little bit. And I was like, okay, I'm comfortable with 2.7 because I know how to write stuff correctly, and like when I run my script, I won't get errors. And then I had to download 3 to get the thing to do videos, and so it's this how you write the code is a little bit different, and that's the yeah. And then I decided like I just do it the right way in the right like editor thing, instead of using like WordPad or whatever and whatever it's called, and Notepad. No, what now? I need to know what I've been using. Yeah, WordPad. Yeah, I've literally just been like doing like writing like text and then saving it as a Python script and then running it in my command line. So, but I'm trying to do it the right way now. And so that's what's been interesting about the stuff I've been doing for Chris, is that I've had to learn how to do this. And I don't know when everybody decided that Python 3 was like what you should use. Because there was a point when they said don't do it. Like just stick with 2. And I was really happy that people were saying that, but at some point everybody thought everybody should switch over to 3. And I just didn't get the memo. And now I'm behind. But if you guys want to learn, if anybody wants to, like, I'll walk you through, like, downloading it, because that's, like, the worst part. Well, Zach will walk you through that. I will walk you through it while Zach sits next to me and helps me do it. I really need Zach in my life to not make me throw things through the window when I get frustrated. Yeah, and like, because then you have to set, like, there's like these people that do the tutorials online, but like your computer's not quite the same as their computer, and so you might need to add a path or something. Like, you might need to say, like, when you're trying to, like, actually run your script on your computer, and your script and all the, like, and the Python stuff and like all the libraries and stuff live in a specific folder on your computer. And I'm sorry, I got distracted because I was waving my hands and my YouTube screen is up right now and it's delayed, and so like it looked like I was trying to get my attention. What was I saying? um, oh yeah, so so it depends on kind of where you placed your Python stuff, how you like actually run your scripts, like what you type in to like, well, I guess you don't type into the command line anymore, but like it depends on where you place things to, like if you can run it or not. And so sometimes you have to tell the computer to look in certain places. And so I can walk you guys all through that if you want, because then you can do like fun stuff. There's fun little things, like you can like open up movies in your own Python script, or you can open up pictures and you can like do edits to your pictures and stuff like that. And so if you guys want to like learn, and then I'll show you guys some just like simple fun things you could do. Also, I did get my Arduino stuff up and running, but I can show you guys that like pieces of like how I like got it up and running, so you can like get the temperature and the humidity of the room and stuff like that if you want to do something like that. But I'm not gonna show you what I made because that would be with the NDA stuff. But I can show you guys like some cool stuff with like if you want to like the altitude you're at, or the the temperature and humidity, or the pressure, like that stuff it's really easy if you go get the sensor kit from Arduino. Why does it keep welcoming me to live chat? What are you doing? Did you put me back in top chat again? No, it didn't. Maybe it did. Okay. Okay, so I'm all the way back with Tracy Turner. I look at it as maybe it happened so you can do exactly what you want now. Okay. Top chat is evil. Tawanda, that's it. Okay, I will show you guys the website for that place. But yeah, so as I open this, I just wanted to make sure nobody like, I don't like talking blank about people, and I'm not. So I just don't know what's going on. So I want to have fun because I can't wait around forever to have fun. Okay, I got Pennsylvania when I looked up Tawanda. Wait, it's not Tawanda. Is Tawanda the city also? Listen, I don't know how to look this up. Oh, I used Bing. Which is fine. I should use DuckDuckGo. The duckies would like that. Okay, no, they gave me Pennsylvania as well. Duncan Manor, is that it? Yes, here we go. Is that it? Right? Yeah, it looks like it. Let's go to this website, this random website together. Oh, That's right. YouTube is behind what I'm doing. I was like, why is this not popping up? It is. That's it. Yes. Estes Park is gorgeous. Yes. I need to fix where I am first. Oh no. Where is I now? There I am. Yes, Estes Park is gorgeous, and you guys have the Rocky Mountain National Park entrance there, I do believe, and I stayed there, in the campground. That's also where I got lost with my friends because we misunderstood some trail and we like went up this one trail and all of a sudden we were like in the middle of the woods. And I brought extra socks, and my friend stepped through snow into like a really cold creek thing, and he borrowed my socks. And then like when we left the park, my friend left my socks on a rock, drying in the park. So Estes Park still had Rocky Mountain National Park still has my socks, maybe. Well, I'm sure like a squirrel or something has my socks. You've never experienced anything paranormal. Don't think that you would want to. But Tracy might have, and you just didn't know. Like, when I did that documentary, I did see a guy in a white shirt. No question. And, like, it's not even that weird to me because, like, it looked like a regular person. So, like, it was just, like, that person wasn't there anymore. And then we didn't have anybody like that on the team. And, like, I mean, we never took our eyes off of that area. When we got up to it, there was nobody there. And there was nobody. And then apparently they've seen that person. Somebody else has seen that person in that backyard. And so the person I saw, like, I saw this ghost that somebody else has seen when I did that documentary. But, like, I wasn't even, like, I was just doing the ERI stuff in the backyard. I wasn't, like... I wasn't expecting it, and the only reason like this even happened is because like when I saw that guy walking, like in the backyard, I mentioned to the producer who was standing next to me. This is for that documentary, The House in Between Two. I mentioned to her, I like as I saw this guy walking and he disappeared behind the tent. I said that better be, or that guy, there better be a guy behind that tent or something like that. Like haha, you know, haunted backyard, and like I don't see this guy anymore, like he must be a ghost. Well, okay, they're like she's like there better not be anybody by that time because it had all our equipment in it, and there shouldn't have been anybody back there, and there wasn't anybody back there, and that's the only reason like we like paid attention to this guy who went over by the tech tent, and we never took our eyes off of it, and he never like reemerged from the other side of the tent like how he was walking. He should have. It was just so weird. But he looked like a regular person. I thought it was a person. Except his shirt was, like, super white. But I was just, like... The thing that, like, made me look at the guy, like, so much was his shirt was really, really, really white. Like, you know, like... I wish I could clean laundry that white kind of... That's why I was looking at it. Like, how did that guy keep that shirt so white? Like, it must be new. Like, it's... Like, and, like, the light's just hitting it so well or something. It just looked... It's just such a nice-looking shirt. That's like the reason that I was really drawn to this guy walking. But he just looked like a regular guy walking, so, I mean, we could see ghosts all the time. We just don't know that. You were 14 and saw your first ghost in Gettysburg? Oh, Gettysburg was awesome. I mean, there were some weird things that happened when Zach and I went to Gettysburg several times when we lived in Virginia. I want to go back. Gettysburg was great. You saw two soldiers in the cemetery. Do you have like pictures of that? Where Tracy, down where I live, there is an old dirt road, and we see some old, and we seen some old war cemetery. My husband's son, sister all got out to look at it, but my daughter didn't want to go, so I definitely stayed behind. Oh, Zach's parents have their neighbor has a cemetery with like Civil War soldiers and stuff in it behind his house. Like the only way to access this cemetery is to like go through this thing that looks like a dirt driveway that is like, think like I think Zach's parents' neighbor, they gate it up like at night and stuff like that. But like they let you access it because it's like a cemetery, but it's in their backyard and it's like really old. The Goonies is on. You're a big old chicken. We gotta get you out. We gotta get you out and find something. Wait, where did you say you live again? Did you say that? Yes. No, that was Danny Linus. Oh, Stogie on Wheels. Hi, you missed me? Like, kind of complain about things. But, like, I didn't mean to, like... My personality's a little weird tonight. So, Stogie on Wheels is Vargas from high school. And I got a weird personality tonight because I think I broke my toe. And, like... Right now, it's only, like, a quarter of my attention is on it. Because I'm just not touching it to anything. But before, when I, like, pressed it against the floor, that really made me think hard about things. Seriously? Well, I didn't want to download Chrome. So, right? Yes. Because then that would send me to Google. So I just use the Microsoft Edge. I don't make good decisions all the time. Oh, I did make it to that website. Okay, that's as far as I am in chat. Yeah. I was in the way. You have wondered about that. Argo see-through or not? So thanks for that info. Yeah, I think like... I mean, you hear you hear a lot about like the see-through ghosts or like the shadow people or like people coming as like orbs of light. I have orbs. I've shown you guys. I got another orb video after I got back from the TV show. 2 orbs. Set off I just touched my toe with my hand. That was something I didn't have to do just now. I had 2... Saw 2 orb. They made the motion detector in my living room go off. It's very interesting. I know somewhere on my computer right now I have an old orb video that I've shown you guys before. Oh, I was gonna show you guys we had the big like tornado warnings and stuff like that. I was up in Burlington. I was gonna show you guys that video, but that was something I was gonna do before that within that last half hour before the show where everything fell apart. So I'll just put that as a video on my channel later. What am I doing? Here we go. Oh, did anybody go to .me or something? That Inspirobot used to be awesome. I'm not sure right now how I feel about it. It used to be cool. Everything used to be cool. Trying to find a video of my orbs. It's here. There's a lot of videos about a lot of things. Oh, I do have my stock stuff still on here. That's taking up a lot of space. I didn't mean to have all of that there. I just saw my video. Said, oh hey, there's my video. I should show that to everybody again. So glad you guys can't see. Oh, here we go. I'm so glad you guys can't see all my organization of my files. It's really bad. Is that it? Okay, good. That didn't like pop up on the other screen. Oh, be quiet though. Yes. Oh. Forgot about that video. We have a messy house. This is when forgot about that one. Yeah. So this is the plants are on the floor here. You guys want to see my orb? Some of my orb pictures. So it's flying. This one's flying out. I got my down here my Civil War thing I got over here. It came out of there. That's my messy living room. Oh no! I just knocked over my soda. That's okay because such is life right now. Oh my god, my toe. I didn't even change my pants. I'm wearing my comfy pants because my toe hurts so bad. So, I'm glad I'm wearing pants though. I got, yeah, you guys can see this. This is my Gettysburg artifacts from, what is that? Yeah, Reynolds Woods. Because John F. Reynolds is like one of my favorites. I know that everybody has a favorite Civil War commander hero guy. John F. Reynolds just happens to be mine. Who is yours? I'm related to Ulysses S. Grant actually too. Hello, Ruckus Rocks. Oh, you're in Georgia? Georgia is so pretty. I like Georgia. That's where I might go at some point to a place in Georgia with a group. I've been told that a group wants to take me somewhere in Georgia to do a thing that there's been filming at. I don't know if it would just be to hang out or if it would be for a filming thing. I don't know. But I want to see spook lights. Wait, is Ruckus leaving? Wait, why did you say? Wait, oh, you're going down. Goodbye, and I hope you feel better. I hope you, yeah, I hope all that ails you recover from. Grant's the only one, you know. Yeah, there's a story about how John F. Reynolds, should have been higher up, and I can't remember. Anyway, he was surrounded by Wisconsin men when they charged the woods, and because the rest of they were like first in Gettysburg, and the Confederate Army was just coming up to like engage, and like the backups and stuff, they hadn't gotten there yet. Like so, like this is right at the beginning of the Battle of Gettysburg, and he's got a phrase they say he yelled. Before he died. He's got famous last words. I hope I have famous last words. But I hope they're like cool. Yes, forward men, for God's sakes, forward. And the people he yelled that to, and they charged into the woods. That was the Wisconsin. That was the second Wisconsin, I think. That was. I very well Friedland, Christina, whichever I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Strife. Very well could have been one of the men with John F. Reynolds when he was shot and killed, and I do not think he was shot and killed by friendly fire. But yeah, so the thing that my that the orb comes out of. You can't see because my plants, because everything was everywhere. This is like during, sometime during when the house was like my house is a mess. Like my yard. My neighbor thinks my yard is a mess. Like, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, it was just, we had the renovations and stuff, so the house has just been crazy. But my plants are here. Which plants are those? I don't know who that is. But that came out of where the Civil War thing was. I have another one that actually shows it coming out of. But like I have dust and I have bugs, and the big orb things don't look like dust or bugs, and so I want to know what that's about. What's this? How do I make this not so loud? There we go. Whoa, the light looks freaky. I don't know why I have this video on here though. Oh, I think it was to show that there was nothing around that. I know I have some really good orb ones. Oh, I remember why I got these videos. Those videos in particular that I was going through going like, where are the orbs? Why do I have these saved on my computer? I got those on here because I didn't have time to look through them and I had to get rid of space in my email account. That's why. They might not have anything important. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what to make about these orbs. Because this doesn't happen like all the time. I don't know. I guess I could show you guys this too. If you guys want to see more orb videos. I haven't gotten anything in chat for a while. Are you guys still there? Oh yeah, we haven't even looked at this. $10 a person. May 4th, we missed it. Oh, speaking of May 4th, happy anniversary, Zach. We had our 5-year anniversary. Is anybody saying anything? Am I still on? Oh yeah, that's right. It's not, I don't have anything that, ooh, where are we? There's me. Look at her, just look at her. I don't know how to get back to where I was. Yes, that's what I want. There. Yay! Oh, thank you, Tracy. And thank you, husband. It's been quite the journey. Did you want to see another orb video? This one's like weird. I don't know. This one, I mean, this isn't how dust normally looks, and it's set off the like motion detector. Like, so I don't know. We got some little floaters. I don't know what to make of that, and it doesn't happen all the time. I've definitely had some weird ones, like the stuff that looks like fireworks and stuff. So I don't think like an orb, if they are like specific, if they are like anything to do with paranormal, you know, like I don't think that they necessarily are like a person each, and I have like, you know, a huge party going on in my living room. Where's another good one of my big orb? Oh. This is facing into the one sunroom. This is my house. I'm just gonna show you guys my house, I guess. Whatever. Oh wait, we already missed the orb. Yeah, there he is. I don't know. But like I'll go through periods of time when my like security camera never goes off, and then I get like these things. Yeah, like this one. A lot of times recently it's been coming in twos. Like there's one in front and then there's like another. I don't know. Does anybody think this is interesting? I just think I like my Orbeez. I call them my Orbeez. And that one's like just a quick one of my big orb. Oh, here's the one that looks like it comes out of the thing, definitely. So what exactly is an orb? I don't know. That's what I want to know about. People, there's a, like, it's a, some people think it's like a ball of energy that represents like a spirit or like an entity of some kind. And then, like, I think that, like, I mean, when you see a whole big, like, a whole bunch of, like, there'll be a room with a whole bunch of orbs and stuff, like, I don't think there's, like, a party necessarily going on there. I think that, like, if there's anything to orbs being paranormal, I think it would be, like, I don't know, the energy, like, of that person, or like how the atmosphere is interacting because of that person, and it could like be one that would represent one person, or like I think there could be like energy balls or whatever formed. I don't know how, but like like when somebody, like a spirit tries to manifest or something, or like the spirit is there and it could just be coming out as several orbs. I don't know, because that's just how the atmosphere is reacting with the properties that the changing properties. I don't know, does that make any sense? So like, I mean, that's kind of like what I've gotten from stuff. I've definitely seen them in real life, and I've seen them on real life, and then they were on the camera because I was downstairs when Russia first invaded Ukraine. I stayed up to watch the news, and like so I was actually I can show you where I'm not in that picture, but it is in that spot. Like, so I was like over here, I was like stretched out on the floor, and over here I saw something move, and I had accidentally turned the camera on because I don't do that. If I'm gonna be, I don't turn the camera on in the living room if I'm gonna be in the living room at night. But I accidentally did when I turned on the other cameras, and I was like, oh, that's gonna be on camera. Like if it was something, because like I saw it, and it was. I just don't know where that one is right now. Or I'd show you. But yeah, here's the thing, my this thing, and I mean, I figured that if anything's haunted, it'd be like the thing that's got like war bullets or something. I don't know. I think that Jonathan Reynolds is really cool, and so that got me these artifacts, and like I didn't think anything of it until like we had the video like that looked like something came out of it, maybe, or came out of the floor below it. I don't know. But like, yeah, that's not what dust. Like I've had dust before, and I have bugs every once in a while, like I could show you guys bugs some other time, and I should go through all my videos. But like something that I didn't get on camera that I wish I had gotten on camera were at this house. I mean, I've definitely heard somebody say hello and somebody call my name, but like that's during the day. Zach and I both heard somebody say my name. The one time he was in his office and I was down in the living room, and I went up to him because I was like, did you say something? And he said that he heard it too. It sounded like it came from like the top of the stairs, and I'd be like halfway between, like where we were in the house. When we first moved in, I heard a woman crying at night, and I also heard the piano playing, but the piano's no longer here because that was like when we were renting, and those people that owned the house at the time, they took that piano, and I'm glad. I've never heard that sound, like, cause I was really confused because I thought maybe the train, like the wind in the winter and the train, I thought maybe somehow everything was just sounding like the piano, and so I walked down the stairs like late at night to like be like, is the piano playing? I have to know if the piano is playing because it sounds like somebody's playing the piano. And it's like even crescendo, like there's even crescendos, and like it's like, and the piano would be right below us in the sunroom because our bedroom's right above it, and so, but every time I'd like get to that second part of the stairs, it would stop, and I'd be like, oh, like maybe the train's over or something. But like, it's definitely a piano. It's not a train. It was like really confusing, and I've never heard it since the piano was out of here. So, and also, when our pest guy came for the first time, I was like joking with him to kind of freak him out, and I said, well, if the lady we have a lady in the house, and I think she's in the attic, like ghost lady, and we don't let squatters into the attic to live. The ghost lady in the attic, if she likes you, like, just say hi and she'll turn the light on for you, and like totally joking, like I didn't think she lived in the attic, but like the light that only comes on is like the light switch next to me, which I did not move that because I didn't know it was that light switch. I thought it was like a pull chain. Like I thought he had to walk to the other side of the attic. It's on the other side of the attic. I thought he had to walk over there to get to it and pull it. So like I didn't even know that was at that time that was a light switch for it. I thought that was like a hall light switch. But like right after I said that, he said hello, and I'm just coming up here, and the light turned on for him, and so that was neat. And we had a roof guy that was here. He was gonna do our roof, and it was a really foggy, creepy like morning when he came to look at it, and like we just started talking about like ghost stuff because it looked like it was a creepy day. And he looked up at the house, and like he got really weird, and he didn't want to. He told us to call his friend instead to do the roof, but he's very nice. But just how he looked and stuff like that, I just wondered if he saw something. He didn't want to come back. So, we had to call the cops once. You said your house is haunted. Are all the ghost spirits? Not sure which I should say. Nice. Oh, you can don't worry about saying anything wrong. Ghost spirits. I mean, we're all learning this kind of thing right now. Because I'm just getting I've liked a good ghost story, for as long as I can remember, but when it comes to actually getting into what people are what paranormal researchers are actually thinking and stuff, and the terms and the equipment and all that, that's really recent for me, so we can learn together. Oh yeah, I think they're all really nice in my house. I go through the whole thing where I can't find something, and then after a while, and it starts to be a little too long, and it's I'm not happy that I can't find something. All of a sudden it'll be somewhere really obvious, but kind of weird, and I really it seems weird sometimes. Or the other night before we had our third flood in the basement, I was laying in bed, and I was thinking we had a dehumidifier on the floor in the basement in a room that had already flooded, and it started to rain really heavy, and I was worried that even though it's on the other side of the room where things should flood, it it's like not in a place that like it's really far from where like we would have any leaks from anything. I was like, I just had the feeling that like I really wanted to like at least turn off the dehumidifier because it's like plugged in and all that, and it's like right on the floor. I don't want an electrical thing like getting flooded if it floods, even though like there was really no reason for me to think that. Anyway, so like it was like 4 something in the morning. I went down into the basement and I like turned off the dehumidifier, and it felt like somebody came with me, and but like it felt like somebody was there, but like that room in the basement is so happy. It feels like so many good memories have been made there, and so it feels different. Like I don't always get orbs on obviously on my security cameras. I don't get them a lot, but like you can kind of feel like when you might expect one. Like it just feels like there's like a different energy in that. Like I don't know, and it just felt like I got a little creeped out because it was 4 in the morning. I was in a basement, and like if you let yourself get creeped out, like if you really think about like ghosts or whatever, then like you can get a little creeped out, and like so I hurried up the stairs a little bit. But it's not like scary. It's just like you can like kind of scare yourself, and I was just like, I wonder if there's gonna be something on my camera, and I was laying in bed I had just gotten back to the bed and it looks like I got 2 orbs that come from like if the wall, like that living room wall wasn't there, the basement stairs would be there, and then like it looks like they fly up to like the bedroom where I am. There's like 2 of them, like they followed me up to the bedroom from the basement or something. But like I feel like they were just like, you know, if it's a spirit, they were just like also watching the house with me or something. Like, cause I didn't even think about the dehumidifier until I was like in bed. I was like, oh man, like. No, I wouldn't want that to flood. So I went downstairs, like, and it's just like how it felt, and it was just like, but like it seems helpful. Like they were there to like make sure I turned it off and stuff. I don't know, but yeah, it flooded right where the like it looked almost like the water was coming up through the cracks in the floor. We don't know where that one came from. It just like random water on the floor. But yeah, it's always seemed nice. Cat ball went off in the background one night when you were laughing. Yeah, I was gonna put them out, but I had them packed away, and I would have. The stumbling with my toe took up too much time. And so I didn't get those out, but I was going to have them out in the background. Yeah, the cat balls go off a lot. Not all the time, but like I mean, it all comes in like kind of like waves of time. Like a whole bunch of weird stuff will happen, and then nothing will happen. And then like some weird stuff will happen, and nothing will happen. Oh, but we had to call the cops once. I mean, we didn't have to, I guess, but we did. Because I think I told you guys a story about we were looking. It was like 3 in the morning, like exactly, and we were going upstairs a little late. It's the weekend, whatever. And I looked out to the garage because I could see it from the big window on the stairs, and I noticed that the light was on, like the switch light. And so like I called to Zach, like why is the light on in the garage? Like maybe he left it on, even though like I was pretty sure I hadn't seen it on before. 'Cause I use my bathroom upstairs, so I'm taking the stairs a couple times at night, and I never saw the light on before that. And then before Zach got to the window, the light turned off, but like it's only a switch light. It's not the motion light, and like you can tell the difference between the 2 lights. It was like the one you had to switch on and off. And so we were like, there's somebody in the garage, and we have like 2 doors in the front of the garage, and then there's 1 door in the back of the garage, because like there's like an alley, and then there's like a tennis court and stuff. And so some people like drive like in the past have used like that way to get out and or whatever, and so there's like a garage door in the back that we can't see, and there's the 2 doors in the front that we could see. And I was just worried that somebody had gotten into that back garage door somehow, and like they were like stealing our stuff or something. And so yeah, we called the cops, and I was just like, yeah, because we didn't want to go out at 3 a.m. and look to see ourselves if there was somebody in our garage. And so 2 of the Highland Park police came, and they were very cool. And yeah, there was nobody in there. And by the end they looked a little freaked out. This was like, by that point it was like, I don't know, 3:20 or something when everything got done. 3:30 when we were standing there talking, and they looked creeped out. So but yeah, there's nobody in there, and like there was no way, like the only door, like the door to walk into the garage, like you can see really clearly from where I was standing, and so the only way in and out during the whole on off thing of the light, the only door I couldn't have seen would be the the electric garage door on the other side. My neighbors have stories too of their houses. I won't share them because it's like their stories, but a couple of my neighbors, like after I did the documentary, they came up and talked to me. It's really interesting, like because like one of my neighbors, like I can totally like see like, even if he doesn't, like I'm sure he believes in like ghost stuff and all that, but like even if he didn't, like, he'd be concerned at all if like his family was scared. And like there's another neighbor that like totally didn't think that they believed in this stuff, and everybody in the house has had experiences. And yeah, so what it sounds like around here is that like we've had the tamest situation in our house. It's really interesting if you look around at which houses have their lights on at night. Like, I know one of the neighbors keeps a certain light on at night for a certain reason, and it is on every night. And yeah, and but if you look around at certain houses, it's like, why is that light on all the time? But yeah, one of my neighbors just thinks that they, like when they have to like walk in a certain area at night of their house, it feels like somebody's looking at them from one of the rooms, and so they turn the light on. And I had, like around Christmas time the one year, I hope it was the lamp with like the Christmas lights behind it late at night, and it was just like the shadow of the lamp or whatever. I really hope that's what it was. But I swear to you, it looked like a person that was like, I don't know, probably a little bit, like about as tall as me, standing there, but it was just like the dark, like outline of the person. And in the, like, behind the table, like between the table and the window. And I saw that a couple times. And like everything just feels a little creepier, so I was just wondering if I worked myself up and saw like something. Like I saw like the shadow of the lamp or whatever, and and it just happened to look like a person. But I didn't actually see that more than like the once or twice, but it might be because of how I was looking and walking and stuff. And after I turned off all the lights, and all you see is the Christmas lights from outside. But if I did see something like that, that would be like almost every story I've heard from around here from my neighbors. It'd be similar. So, in a way, I mean, some of our neighbors have really creepy stories, but they're not my stories to tell. And I mean, yeah, but yeah, like one of the neighbors has seen the shadow man with the hat. And I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But that came from a neighbor that I did not expect to hear that from. Or like a shadow person in the doorway looking at them at night. I did not expect to hear that from a certain neighbor. But I won't name which one. Because over time you guys might get to learn about my neighbors a little bit. Like, I know my yard is messy. Like, I have a neighbor that politely informed me about that yesterday. That specific neighbor has never told me anything about ghosts, though. Just about my yard. Gotta love the joys of home ownership. It wouldn't be as hard if I could trust everybody that I contacted about like contractors or roof people or like maintenance people of some kind. Like, I got like an issue with all we got a bunch of gaps by the ground outside, like our like the chipmunks we got a crawl space under some of our house and not the basement, and they like chewed up the wood in this one spot. And it'd be nice to like know who to like call about helping us just like chipmunk proof the wood by the ground around the house. But like, I don't know anybody. I don't know who does that kind of thing, and I don't know what company will do it, because there's this issue, like especially around here, but I don't know how bad it is where you guys live. There's like this problem where like you'll call this place that sounds real, but like they're really just like they just call, like they'll like you'll make an appointment or something with them for whatever service, like your heating and air conditioning or whatever, but then it's like a contract. They have like contractors that will do, like, it's not like a company, it's like a company that just calls other contractors. And like, I think I'm describing it well enough. Like, and one of our neighbors had an issue where like one guy had a radio or something, and like he was able to beat other people that were called to certain addresses. He was able to beat them over there and take the call before the other guys got there. But like, it's like, so like these companies that look like real companies are not companies. They're just like, yeah, they just, anybody could come to your house from anywhere because they're not actually part of the company. And that's for like that's an issue with like everything, like pest stuff and like plumbers, yeah, air conditioning and heating, and like every kind of maintenance thing for your house has these like, and they're like the ones that like advertise on TV that are like really big. Like, I think, like, is there an ABC something? I don't know. There's like, they're not real. And it could be anybody coming to your house. And like, I just want the same person every time from the same place. That's why Little Tommy's Plumbing is awesome, and Landmark Pest Management is awesome. We always keep the light above the kitchen sink on at night. Oh, at my parents' place we did that, and that felt better. We've had some weird stuff at my parents' place. Christina's experienced more at my parents' place. Is the saying that ghosts have unfinished business true, or is that just in the movies? I've heard like from like some of the ghost shows and stuff that I've watched that it could be because they want to get a message across, or they want somebody to know something, or like even like I've heard that like if they're buried or they have something hidden somewhere, like they want people to know, and that I guess would be unfinished business. Like, I've never heard of a ghost like stay around just to like try to influence somebody to like whack a guy or something, you know, like I haven't heard of like any revenge ghosts, but I have heard of ghosts that like want people to know something, or like just want people to like know that they love them and stuff before they go. And so like, I guess like, or like some ghosts that might not even know they're ghosts, like some people that, like I've heard stories where like they didn't realize they were dead. So always get references. Oh, well, with our contractor, that he came highly recommended from our neighbors, and he had done a fantastic job on the neighbors. He just ended up really sucking because he was so good that he got overbooked, and then yeah, we didn't get anything done. It was not great Like we still have no floor on our one closet, and I noticed a big part of the other closet that's got the new shower on the other side, that never got the wall put back on it. And the mantle was put on wrong initially, not by them. Our fireplace mantle was put on wrong by whoever put it on before we moved in, and like I feel almost like they left that for last, like as like a ransom. Like, we're not gonna give you your mantle until like we know it's our last day or whatever. And anyway, it's not. It's if you look at where the mantle and the wall meet and stuff, it looks bad. Anyway, but yeah. Otherwise, Little Tommy's Plumbing came from one of my neighbors, and they're great. And we found pest management people ourselves. Grab the yellow pages and look up pest control. I just want Patrick Swayze to come over and do pottery with me. Yeah. Well, I mean, get a pottery wheel. See what you can get. Or just get like some of that like $5 like cheap thing of, well, it's like $10 now or something. Like just go to like Walmart and just get some like of that like air dry clay and just stick it down and just say like, Ghost, what do you want to do tonight? And yeah, see what happens. Or you can turn on the Weather Channel. Di and Christina and I have a joke about the Weather Channel. I'm not really sure how that started, but it's like just kind of like a really good first date, I guess. So I would suggest turning on the Weather Channel too, and getting like a cheap like thing of clay from like Walmart or somewhere. And yeah. But we missed a really cool thing apparently at Duncan Manor. Ooh, photo tour. Whether you want to book an event, use Duncan Manor for a photo video shoot, learn about the history, or find out about the local community we're cultivating, you can write us below and we'll do our best to reach out quickly. I would like to ghost, please. Oh. Wait, where are the pictures? Ooh. Are you guys gonna be able to see with me down there? Mm-hmm. Wait, is it still scrolling? And they started restoration work, and now don't be fooled, we still have miles of work left to do, but this house is worth every inch. Oh, wait, I thought I was scrolling through the pictures. Oh, before, after. Oh, they've done a good job. Oh, I see what they're doing here. Before, after. They have done a lot. Before. Oh, that's real nice work. I want to get whoever they have doing this work, I want them. Before, after. Why can't I find somebody to do things like that around here? Before. No, that's not the same place, is it? It's like a ladder and a... I guess. There's like a window thing. Before. After. That's very nice. They done a very nice job. That old scary photo. Only the best clay for the ghost of Patrick Swayze. Indeed. Okay, fine. Then don't get the cheap stuff. Spend money on really expensive clay and see if it works. See if that works better. Maybe they'll appreciate that more. I appreciate when people can save $1, but I don't know. Every ghost has a different personality, so maybe they would be flattered if you spent a little bit more on clay. Oh, this is gonna just keep going through this, huh? But this place like from the interstate looks really crazy because it comes out of nowhere. It's just like in the middle of like this really flat area. I have an old lost Instagram, and I was worried that it was gonna try to sign me in. But here is. I just want to see the outside. No, I don't want to log in. I got too many messages I have to reply to if I log in. Anyway, they have an Instagram apparently. But yes. So I hope everybody's still happy with me because after like talking at the beginning about just like I want to do more paranormal stuff, but I will always be here to help people if they need. I just don't know what's going on because I haven't heard anything because I've been ghosted. Like, get it? Paranormal. But also like I really have been ghosted. So, but there could be a really good reason for it. I just don't know. And so until a good reason is, or anything is asked of me, I guess, by anybody, any one of the many people who have, look at that picture and then that face right there. It's the same person. It's just like this girl didn't stub her toe, so she had time to look nice. This girl stubbed her toe and her face got really red and she couldn't put all her makeup on and stuff. Okay. But yeah, I just want everybody to be happy. And I just don't want people to, I don't know. I think YouTube, if you want everybody to be happy, you want to have fun and all that, like, I mean, that's what I want, and I can achieve that. But like talking but I had a feeling talking about just like I'm just gonna do this instead of what I was doing before. I mean, there's really no way of explaining that without being kind of negative, even though I don't know what's going on, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to feel negative. I just haven't heard from anybody, and so I'm frustrated. Chris is always there for me, though. He's a good guy. He's talked to me through frustrations with lots of different groups. But yeah, so from now on, I'm gonna do paranormal stuff. I really want to be able to do live stuff, but I have to, I guess, wait until I have a certain amount of watch hours and a certain amount of, I gotta have 500 subscribers or something, and so I should probably come on more. And then I'll be able to like do stuff from places. Although I guess I could do stuff from places on my computer if, like, I don't have like a hotspot internet thing on my phone, but Zach does. And so I could probably do stuff from other places. Like I did the Eclipse from the Backyard. But yeah, our house is a good place to start. I'll take you around to different rooms, and we can. and then we can also I wouldn't mind just like looking at other videos and like we can talk about what we see, like a reaction channel, like a community reaction to different videos if they're what you think about them. So good night, Vargas. Thank you for stopping by. I hope everything works out with you and your ghosts of clay. Yeah, so, yeah, just in case you guys didn't know or like, whatever, yeah. Stogie on Wheels is Vargas from high school, and he was like, high school, like, no, I don't think, like, a lot of people normally have good, like, memories from high school. Like, high school really kind of, you know, like, it wasn't super great. But, like, Vargas was awesome. Vargas was, like, one of the few, he's one of the few people I talked to at all from high school, and, which is unfortunate. But he's, like, when I think of, like, my happiest memories of high school, like, Vargas is in a lot of these. And we didn't really hang out until the end, so... But he's one of those people, you know, like, I don't know. He like, you know, at least I can look back at high school and smile a little bit, because, like, those were good memories. Like, we hosted the talent show together and stuff. That was fun. Like, he's a good guy. He's always, like, positive and all that. And it's just, there's no negative memory of him. He's one of those guys. Yeah. Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to just, like, let you guys know I'm frustrated. But I'm going to try to be diplomatic about things, because I don't know what's going on. And I don't want to make anything bigger if anybody happens to find my channel or whatever, because there's nothing, like, to make bigger. Like, just talk to me. Except for that one group who I definitely think threw me under the bus, but that's fine. Oh, hi Becca, I was just saying goodbye. Java Jive is my best friend Becca. She's in Denver. I hope it's okay to tell everybody. Here's their street address, and no, that's okay. I think we've mentioned it before. And yeah, and Sam is her husband. He's also my best friend, and Max is also my best friend, who is their kid. But yeah, I was just saying goodbye. But thank you for stopping by. And yeah, I just want. Yeah, I was just not getting a lot of. Like, you're not gonna get a lot of positivity out of true crime stuff, but, like, I mean, there was no positivity, so, but yeah, I'll always be here if people need, like, the ERI and stuff, or any other help. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to find true crime stuff. I'm gonna go out of my way to find paranormal stuff from now on. And I hope I worded everything okay, because, like, yeah, I just don't want drama. I just want to have a good time on my channel. And this will hopefully be the last time, or, because this isn't, like, the first time I kind of, like, said something like this, because I've kind of alluded to things before. But I hope it's the last time I have to be like, blah, Debbie Downer. Well, you know, it's not fun. It's not fair that Debbie has to be the downer all the time. Carolyn Downer. We just found you live on here, so we are just tuning in. Sam was watching a horror movie, and after it was done, we noticed you were on. I'll let you guys know next time. I don't know why I haven't. Oh yeah, definitely. Sam can help. Oh man, it would have been so great to get Sam and his friend Brian to do ghost stuff, because and Dom is from Racine, and they used to live in Kenosha. Would have been a good group, but yeah. Got a lot of Colorado people now, and I'm definitely gonna have to go definitely want to go to Stanley. And I've never heard of, I haven't personally heard of, or I haven't heard of anything negative being there. Like, people get scared, you know, because it's ghost stuff, but I think like one group or something tried to make it sound like there was something evil there, but I think it's just scary because it's ghost stuff and because of Stephen King. You had to tune out his horror movie as he watched it. Yeah, I like the ghosty horror movie. Well, I don't like some of those now. Like, I just don't want to see a whole bunch of blood and bleh for no reason. I just want a good story. But yeah, I was just about to head out. And Di, are you still there? Because Di's going to help me with my Midwestern goodbyes. But yeah, I just wanted to yeah, get ready for paranormal, yay! And oh, Becca, you missed the whole fact that like I've been like a different personality tonight on here because I think I broke my toe right before I went live, like a half hour before I went live. I like slammed it up against. I think I slammed it against the frame of my closet door, but I'm not. It was something hard. It felt like the frame of the closet door. I just don't know how I did that, and it really still hurts. So I'm gonna put ice on it, and then warm, and then tape them together. I'm gonna put ice on it and tape them together for sure. But like, isn't like am I supposed to put heat on it at all? You know, we'll see what feels right. But I mean, it definitely hurt. Oh, it's swollen. It swelled up while I wasn't looking. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too. It really slowed me down getting ready for it. And it really changed my mood. I was so excited, and I was like so thinking about how I was gonna say everything to everybody because like I just want this to be like a pumped up, happy group. Like everybody that supports me, it's gonna be like I want you guys to get something back from this. Like you're giving me support. I want to give you guys like awesome content that makes you happy and smile and you think about things and you learn about stuff. And but man, I just can't think about any of that right now because my toe really hurt. So it just kind of came out of the mess at the beginning, but I don't care. Whatever. It's not my fault. You know, if I said something and somebody gets a little mad at me because they think I'm talking about them, and maybe I was talking about them, and if you didn't make me feel bad, I would never have talked about this stuff in the first place. I have to stop thinking that I am the one that's wrong all the time. Because, like, I'm just waiting to hear information about something. And that is not wrong. That is more than reasonable. Di says hello to Becca. You're not the only one getting injured. One of my students went on an emotional rampage, tore apart the classroom, and got a shelf knocked into my leg. Oh no. Yeah, Becca works with, well, what's the technical, like, what's the official term for, like, behaviorally challenged children? Is that right? Becca and Sam are saints. They have a really tough job in their school district, but they are great people to be in that position. So yeah, Cowboy Horses hi to Becca. Yeah, Jab's Becca, and then Sam is Tank if he was on, but he's watching his horror movie maybe and maybe listening to me. You're okay. Autistic children and emotional behavioral disordered children. Yeah, working with any child in a classroom, like because what age groups do you do? You do like the younger groups. Any child, like, I mean, I was a substitute teacher and I did like every grade level at some point, and it was not for me. And so just like, and when kids have a challenge in their life like that, like physical or mental, and like you're working on like educating them and like, and also helping them with their issues like that, that's just, it is, we need people, good people like you in every school that care as much as you guys care. Yeah, elementary, that's tough. And then all the things like, yeah, just all the things you have to watch out for too, like when you're dealing with like, children that, like, you don't want to get in trouble for like how you handle something, because like that's a way that like somebody might get like mad at, or it's like it's improper to like what's like there's so many like necessary, but also like maybe like there's just like a lot of like restrictions on how things can be handled too, and you just gotta know so much, and you gotta like be able to handle a fast moving situation, like right, you gotta be right on the ball and like really handle that stuff quick, and that's something that not a lot of people can do. And so thank you for taking care of our country's children. I don't know how to phrase that. I just can't, I wouldn't be able to do your job. So it's good that we have people like you that can. I couldn't handle like a regular classroom. But I also looked like I was like, well, one of the kids in one of the elementary schools said I looked like her older sister. I just looked too young. It wasn't ever going to work for me. Except the high school. I had boys that skipped other classes who came into my labs to do the lab when I was doing the science classes in the high school. They came and did my lab. Like, they skipped their other classes to come do my lab. And I thought they were like, when you do attendance and you take attendance for who's not there, you don't take attendance for, like, extra people. And, like, so they were like, how did you not know that they were in this class? It's like, well, I mean, like, I asked, like, if anybody wasn't here. I didn't ask. Why would I have to ask if there are extra people in my class? And so, like, there was, like, this entire lab group of like, high schoolers who, like, came to do a lab one day. And they did it well. Like, and they were behaved. And, like, they were a good group. And I thought this was, like, my class. And then I found out they weren't in the class at the end of the class. That was, like, the only, like, when I did the science group, the math groups were good too at the high school, except that, like, I mostly was there for, like, tests and stuff. There was a extended period of time I was in one classroom because the teacher had to be gone for a little bit and she didn't want to have to change her schedule. And so I was able to keep on schedule because I knew the material. So that was nice. But, like, yeah, the science groups were cool. Like, they wanted to do the work. Like, even kids that weren't in the class wanted to do the work. But, yeah. But by the time they started putting me in the high school where, like, people appreciated that I could do these things, and they weren't saying I looked like their older sister, and these people were just, like, and, like, the students were just, like, I mean, some of them weren't great. I got through a desk across the room once and walked out. And so I had just called in attendance, and he did that. And so I called back the attendance and said, well, I guess he's not in this class anymore. I guess he's not here today. I didn't know this kid was somebody I shouldn't be doing that with, too. Like, I didn't know that, like, why should I not, like, give back attitude to this guy who's giving me attitude. Well, I guess he's, like, really scary and ended up getting expelled for other things. So, whatever. It's good I wasn't there that long. I was gonna actually they bust kids in from, like, Racine and Kenosha and stuff, I guess, and they had a special math class for that, but the math teacher was gone, and they had, like, this, like, guy in his 80s that was the substitute for this, like, the group of, like, of kids from outside of town who came in, and I don't know why they were separated like that. Maybe because of, like, the bus schedule or something, I don't know. But like this group was hard to handle. I mean, they weren't allowed in the schools in like Racine and Kenosha, and they brought them to Burlington, and like they had real bad problems with like people beating each other up in that class. It was like no learning was going on in there. And I still had my private security permit at the time because I had done private security before that, and so I was actually gonna take over. I had to go down there once and break up a fight when there was a test going on in like the room next door. I was like the sub, and so, and they were actually gonna have me be the sub in that class, but then I ended up getting the job at the survey. I never did that. Sam got headbutted in the face. We were worried he got his nose broken, but he was fine. Oh yeah, you guys told me about that when we were talking. If he fixed his nose, the kid pushed it back into place. But yeah, I'm gonna get going. But, yes, this will be a channel of fun paranormal stuff. Everybody can learn with me. It's gonna be fun, but I'll always be here to do, to help out with other things. And if anybody wants to stop ghosting me, pun intended maybe, from any group, I got a lot of people that aren't responding to me for I don't know what reason. Except the one group definitely. That you guys don't know. I think they needed to say some stuff about me to save their own butts. That's the only thing that I can assume because it was like an email I got. It made no sense unless I assumed that. But I did everything I was asked to do. In every case, I did everything I was asked to do, and I did it. I did it with a smile on my face. Or at least like when I was in front of everybody, I did it with a smile on my face. Until the very end. When everything... after I got that one email, I did not have a smile on my face. Anyway, every group, all my plans, nothing's happening. So we're going to do paranormal now. That's it. Okay. Well, thank you, Becca and Sam and Max and Copperhorse and Di and Christina was here. And thank you for being mods, Copperhorse and Di. And Tracy. And Vargas was here. And Danny Linus. And my husband. And Ruckus was here. And Dom was here. I hope he feels okay. Yeah. This is such a good group. I like everybody that showed up. And I like people who didn't end up showing up tonight. This has been a wonderful group of people to meet. Hi Sam and good night Sam. So this has been yeah. And as I'm learning how to do things, it's so far been a great way to learn things. And yeah. I just want to have fun. I don't want drama. I want to have fun. And we're going to do it. So get ready for this. Wait. Before I go, I gotta... Look at that. The girl that didn't just stub her toe right there. I'll put myself right on top of my chest. There we go. Yeah, get ready.